Do you wish to know whether others find you attractive or not? You've probably always wanted to be good looking. After all, who wouldn't want to be thought of as attractive? According to psychology, there are certain things people do when they are attracted to someone that expose them. The problem is that sometimes it's hard to tell if people are attracted to you, and that may make you feel insecure or even wonder if you are attractive at all. It's time to discover the truth by understanding what signs to look out for. Pay close attention until the end of this video to discover 7 signs people secretly find you attractive. Mood swings. So, you might ask yourself, what does having sudden mood swings have to do with attraction? The thing is that when we like someone, we tend to be more anxious and impulsive because our brains are releasing a lot of dopamine, a chemical linked to pleasure and excitement. For instance, if you see the person you like talking to someone else, you might suddenly feel frustrated or jealous. Or if they do something nice for you, you might feel really excited and happy. These are all completely normal reactions, but they can be confusing if you are not used to them, and that can cause irrational behavior and sudden mood swings. Generally speaking, if you notice that someone's mood changes seem to be connected to your presence, it may be an indication that they find you attractive. Attention seeking. Someone who is trying to get and hold your attention without being too obvious about it is another sign that they are secretly into you. They might seem to be uninterested in you, while they try to make subtle attempts to grab your attention, such as complimenting your new look, recalling a memorable moment from your past, or attempting to brighten your mood after a hard day. You might not think that something like this matters when it comes to attraction, but if you think back on these situations, you might realize that this actually makes sense, because they love it so much and think it will help them get closer to you. People who are secretly drawn to you would do anything to grab your attention. Different voice. Have you ever felt that when you speak to someone you find attractive, your voice sounds a bit different? Let me break it to you, it's not just in your mind. According to studies, people genuinely adjust their speech patterns around people they find attractive. This is done not only to sound more appealing, but also to try to mimic the other person's tone and speech patterns. According to one hypothesis, it's a subconscious effort to make the other person more like you, so that they will accept you. Another explanation is that when we are with people we wish to impress, we speak differently. This includes using more formal language, speaking more clearly, and using a more complex vocabulary. These changes in speech can be a sign of attraction, as they show that we are making an effort to make a good impression on the other person. Staring secretly. When it comes to attraction, the saying, "the eyes are the windows to the soul," may very well be accurate. A study published in the journal Psychological Science found that people are more likely to find others attractive if they happen to catch a glimpse of them when they are not looking. The glimpse effect was also found to be more evident when it came to people of the opposite gender. It's also important to remember that attraction is subjective, and every person has their own preferences and ways to demonstrate it. But when it comes to things like staring at someone when they are not looking at us, or making intense eye contact, could be a strong sign of attraction. This behavior is known as eye flirting, and it is a subtle way of communicating interest without saying a word. It shows that the person is paying attention to you and is interested in what you have to say. Additionally, prolonged eye contact can also create a sense of intimacy and connection. Different body language. Body language is a crucial part of communication because it can be used to express feelings without saying anything. The best thing about it is that regardless of what people have to say, their body language never lies. When you are close by, watch if people straighten their back, touch their hair, or otherwise make any other small tweaks in their appearance. When you interact with people, it's another indication that they find you attractive if they approach you with wide arms and point their feet in your direction. Additional body language signs to watch out for include attempting to approach you subtly, mirroring your posture, removing obstacles from your path, and leaning toward you while speaking. Sneaky compliments. When people make indirect and sneaky compliments to you, it's one of the most obvious signs that they find you attractive. If someone compliments you on something other than your physical appearance, such as your humor or smile, they are basically giving you an indirect compliment. While these compliments may seem insignificant and meaningless, they can actually be very useful in determining whether or not someone finds you attractive. If someone consistently compliments you in this way, it's a good indication that they find you attractive and perhaps are interested in you. It's also important to note that the way someone compliments you can also indicate their level of attraction. For example, if someone is more flirtatious or playful in their compliments, it could be a sign that they are more interested in you romantically. On the other hand, if the compliments are more casual or neutral in tone, it may indicate that they see you as a friend or simply find you attractive in a more general sense. Accidental touching. Physical contact in platonic relationships is frequently expressed through handshakes, fist bumps, high fives, or hugs. However, it is usually an indication of attraction. If you notice that people frequently look for opportunities to touch you while you are conversing with them, these kinds of touches frequently appear to be accidents. As an example, if you reach for something, this person may unintentionally brush up against you or knock something out of your hand. Even if these behaviors seem innocent or unintentional, if you notice that they occur frequently, you might understand them as a sign of interest. If you enjoyed the video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel.